Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of November 7th through the 13th of 2022. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, as well as those who have subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Libra, your first card out, the Five of Cups. So looking back on things, wondering if you've made the right moves, the right decisions, that sort of thing, wondering if that's all there is. You know, just spend a little bit of time of rethinking yourself, wondering if you've made the right decisions this far going forward. You know, some sort of unsuccessful relationship, perhaps for some of you. For others, this could be a disappointment in some sort of test that you've taken recently, whether that's applying for a job or school. You know, some sort of bad career move. You know, something that you dreamt about isn't quite panning out the way you had hoped it had. So you're just wondering if you should move forward, but there's still things on offer behind you. Don't give up. And the Fool card. So taking that leap of faith, you know, you're taking the blindfolds off, blind trust. You're just sort of looking out into the future, looking over all that you have, new beginnings coming in for you. You know, some sort of dream that you've put off on the back burner for a long time. Maybe you've decided that this is the week that, you know, you're going to make it come around. It's going to go forward for you. And the Ace of Pentacles. So wish fulfillment. You know, lucky card, that sort of thing. Maybe you've material gains, tangible goods, maybe that job that you had, you know, you've gotten a raise in it, or that you've got a new application. You know, perhaps for some of you, you need to get a financial advisor so that you can, you know, have your ducks in a row for your future. And the Hanged Man. Feeling trapped this week, you know, not quite sure of how to go about to set yourself free. Maybe you need to take a time out and look at things a little more clearly for yourself. You know, like I said, perhaps you're feeling stuck in a situation or a job, that sort of thing. You know, you're looking at everything in your life. You can see both sides of the equation. You know, if you're listening to people talking, you know, you're taking both sides in. You're not judging. You're just removing yourself from the whole circumstances. And just waiting. And the Tower. Realizing things in your life that aren't quite what they look like you're getting that insight into a situation, whether this is a home life or a job, friendships, family, your finances. You're starting to realize that all that you thought was going one way isn't. And now you're having to make that decision of, okay, now what do I do? You know, this is your wake-up call. You're starting to now know that you need to take time to clear the house, you know, set the situation straight for yourself, know what you need to do to help yourself get going forward so that you don't have to worry about this in the future. And the Moon card. Well, you're definitely starting to realize that, you know, suddenly the landscaping changes, your life's changing, the rules have changed. And it's, you know, making your moods change as well because of all of this. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You know, You need to take care of yourself always. And, don't let this run you down enough that, you feel like things aren't going to go your way, because the road is right there in front of you. Once you make your decision, you're going to follow down that path, and nothing will sway you off it. So, everything does change, but it also gets better as well. And the Nine of Rods. So you've had to defend some decisions in your life this far. You've made some decisions, and now you're standing behind what they were. You're always feeling like people are judging you, having a say in your life, which they don't. The only one who gets to live with your decisions at the end of the day is yourself. So, you're trying not to feel like you always have to be on the defense. Keep your stuff to yourself, for sure. But you're going forward on a good stand. The foundation and the ground that you stand on is sound for you. And the Sun card, very nice. So things are going your way. You're feeling more optimistic. Your health is returning. People are starting to notice you in a good light. You're starting to relish in all that you've accomplished and the things going forward. You're not spending time in the past or in the shadows. You're just going forward on a positive note this week. You're letting what's gone in the past go. And the Temptress. So, a new beginning for sure for some of yous. As you begin to accept other people and yourselves, we begin to, accept good health again back in our life. We begin to have good humor, peace of mind. We can sleep better at night. And of course, you get to see both sides of the situations and the arguments. And you can make a fair and honest judgment for yourself without any remorse. Sometimes we have to compromise in order to keep the bottom line flowing. But you're okay with that. And the Chariot. So for some of you, this could be, your ticket out of a dead-end situation, a dead job, that sort of thing. You're just finished and moving forward in what you want to have in your life, and you're not afraid to step out and do it. For others of you, this could be a nice trip for yourself this week. Some sort of road trip by vehicle. Just a short getaway. Clear your head. You're just going for all it's worth. But you have a goal in mind, and you're definitely not afraid to sacrifice in order to get what you want. So the Six of Cups. So definitely a little bit of nostalgia. Maybe you've run into somebody you haven't seen for a while, and you start reminiscing and remembering things in your past or their past, and you're getting a little more clarity on exactly what it was or how it actually was. And the Ace of Cups. So you're overflowing with abundance, beauty, pleasure, passion, love. You just sort of love the world this week. You're keeping your attitude positive. You're not trying to judge anyone in any circumstances. You're just happy and overabundantly flowing, and people are feeling that vibration off of you. And the Four of Rods, a good solid foundation. You're on a good flow in your life. You're starting to accept people. People are accepting you. Things are going your way. You're celebrating good get-togethers. You're starting to see your rewards. You're starting to reward yourself. You're, having a little more brighter outlook because you're feeling more accomplished in things that you're doing and saying. And the High Priestess. So most definitely, things in your life are changing. Like I said, maybe you're having that get together and talking to somebody that you haven't spoken to for a while. And, they know a little bit about everybody and everything. And maybe you mention something and they say, oh, no. That's not quite how that happened. But, just that sort of, it's positive. It's not bad. You're learning to be a little more patient with people and things. And realizing that everything that you see isn't always in black and white. And the Queen of Rods. So it's just some sort of successful adventure for you this week. Maybe you're going for that interview that you've always wanted, so that even if you don't get the job now, you know what they're looking for in the future. And if it's what you're still interested in, you will definitely go forward with making sure that you have the qualifications that they are looking for. And the Two of Swords. So just sort of sitting still, trying not to make any hasty decisions. You don't want to rock the boat in any direction, that sort of thing. You're refusing to make any choices, but you know that where you're at, you're not totally happy. So you're willing to accept an uneasy compromise in some cases as well. But whatever it is, you're not making a decision in haste this week. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. Looks like you're going to have a few get-togethers with some people. All right, and the card that jumped was, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. All right. There you go, Libra. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.